All right. Hello. Good evening. Good morning. Wherever you are. Good whatever it is. We are going to play some more Legends of Redwall, and tonight might be the last episode of this. So we are, or the last session of this. We are currently finishing up Act 3. We're on Act 3. If we follow the same pattern we have for Acts 1 and 2, it took 3 sessions each. And this is the third session of Act 3, so we might finish it tonight. Seeing it is the end of it, it might go on a little longer. So I don't know if this will have to either be a little bit of a longer stream tonight or if we're going to carry on into next week. So this might be the last stream or next week might be the last stream, but we are finishing it up. Let's see, we made it through all the swamp area. We made it through the daytime section, solved a bunch of puzzles, and now we are right outside of a camp, of the enemy camp, and we're going to do something. I forget what it is. Oh, that's right. We're trying to search for Bolo. We're trying to rescue Bolo. So hopefully we can get him and then finally get over to Redwall and get Liam all fixed up, and that's probably going to be the end of this game. So anyway, it's been really fun. I hope anyone who's been following along has enjoyed it. Let's go ahead and get this going. Let's get that going. All right, so we are going to continue. Okay. Nark, hi, hello, glad to be back. How's it going? Going pretty good. How's it going with you? Let's see. Checking something right there. Hold on. I messed things up. Hold on. How things where it's supposed to be. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Which, well, probably not compared to where you're at, but for where I'm at, it was a lot of snow. It was like 4 inches and like really fast. It was crazy. Just chilling right now. Spent the last few hours gaming, so now I'm winding down, watching someone else gaming. Ha! Hey, that works. It's about what I do. So, yeah, cool. What you been gaming on? Some more Armello multiplayer, or you got something else going on? Yeah. But anyway, fool of a stoat. We'll get it to load. Be warned, there is a lot of dialogue in this game, and it is fully voice acted, which is awesome. But then that also means there's a lot of me not talking, so because I actually want to pay attention to the story. Although I don't know how much we're actually going to have dialogue with what's coming up right now. So, all right, it's coming. Library of Ruina, a sort of deck builder with a lot of story. Sounds interesting. I might have to look that one up. Okay, we got a little bit of lag. Tiny bit of lag. Hopefully the computer will catch up here. Okay. All right, so there's the camp. Let's see, there's a reflecting light. That's probably going to be a puzzle at some point. Oh, there's a bit of lag. If you're interested, you might also want to look into Lobotomy Corporation. Oh, since Library of Ruin is a sequel. Okay, Lobotomy Corporation. That is an interesting title. Yeah, I will definitely, if I remember, I will need to check that out. Okay, let's see, what do we got? Oh, yeah, a bunch of rats right there. All right. We're up above. Nobody's going to see us here. Oh, the lag is a little slow. All right. There we go. Okay, so we got a push crate. Anything that's going to help us with? Yes, it's going to get us up there. Nope. No. Okay, hold on. The heck? Ah, there we go. Okay. And Lobotomy Corporation is sort of a management sim, which is really, really hard. So it's completely all right to get the gist of that story through just watching cutscenes on YouTube if you'd rather jump straight into library. Okay. Yeah, it'll be a bit of research. I don't know that I'd get to it right away because I have a pretty good log of games as it is. But yeah, even if it's just to watch a Let's Play of it, that would be kind of cool. Or maybe suggest it to one of my Let's Players, guys, and see if they'll play it. Ooh, we got some jam. Right on. Okay, speaking of jam, let's see what collectibles we have to deal with here. Let's see, we got 2 lore, a riddle, a memoir, 3 more batches of jam, because each jam you get 4. So I got, out of 12, 2 more batches of jam. I have all the sense, and I'm going to talk to a new critter. So 2 lore, so this is going to be a short one. 2 lore, a riddle, and a memoir. Okay, speaking of riddles... Go to where the otter's grieved, and another parchment you will receive. Like the dead, it's put to rest within a code-locked wooden chest. The code you asked, don't look at me, just name the critters that you see. Okay. Alright. So where the otter's grieved. Okay, so we'll be on the lookout for something like that. Got it. Alright, here we go. Oh, and there's a piece of lore right there. Come on, there we go. Lore, Adder's Grave. Okay, Adder's Grave, there we go. Years back when the river was running, this place, well, it's hard to imagine now, but it was alive, booming even, a home to critters of every kind. I imagine at its peak it was at least as prosperous as Lily Grove itself. And yet now it sits in shambles, empty, forgotten. Where Lily Grove still carries on, the very ground here is falling into disrepair. As my father has, and his father before him, I find myself searching for the fabled Adder's Den to reclaim the stolen tale of my great-grandfather. And just as those who tried before, I am empty-pawed and disheartened. By now the Adder surely slithered through Hell's Gate, and his den no more than a lost grave. And while I sought the treasures great-grandfather wrote about, I mourn most that his dying wish has yet to be fulfilled. Return my tale to my grave. Veronica has cautioned me not to lose myself over tall tales, but as a mouse, she simply doesn't understand the significance of a squirrel's tail. To have it stolen is, well, it's more than insulting. It's downright cruel. Okay, interesting. Does anybody have anything new to say?
Like a good long rest and cheerful morning to make everything seem a little better.
Nope, they're still carrying on from last mission, so never
We
mind.
better hurry on.
Okay, so no new dialogue from any of them. Alright, let's go. Here we go.
But I don't see a door anywhere.
Me neither.
Could Vallow have been wrong about the shortcut being here?
Remember all those strange puzzles we solved to get here? Look down there.
Oh, it's the same symbols as before. You think they're connected then?
Jeb said the Otter's Den was locked by a puzzle.
Aye, but Vallo told us to wait up here.
He also told us to find the door. You stay up here and keep looking. I'm going down below.
But there'd be so many vermins. How are you going to get down there?
Oh, this fallen pillar should do the trick.
Oh, there you go. Okay. I feel like my camera should be turning faster. And because it's
way
not.
too dark. It wouldn't be safe to go any deeper.
Okay. Let's not go in the dark then. I feel like there might be so much going on with NPCs and whatnot that it's actually slowing stuff down, and my camera is not turning as fast as I would like it to. Nope, get up there. That's way too high. Get on the ledge. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you've come in at an interesting time since we're nearly done with this. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on that you'd have to catch up on. Okay. There's Vallow.
Scout, what are you doing here? I told you to wait above.
You need help.
I can handle a few rats.
This is far far more than a few.
Hey, they're all on YouTube, so you go catch up whenever you want.
These
So
stones are the puzzle locking our escape.
Of course they are. But it'll cause a commotion and rats will come flocking. I've already determined the solution, but I must save Bolo first.
and we're trying to save his son. That's who he got captured in a
I've been
deal.
out
So
with these vermin since Lily Grove. I can buy you time.
Seeing as how you're already here. Fine. You make a noise to the right while I sneak around to the left.
make a noise to the right. Okay.
I heard something just then. Boy,
Oh, I don't even have to do it. Okay. It's if you've ever read got into reading books, the Redwall series is fantastic. If you like fantasy, and of course, you know, it's all animal characters, mice and rabbits and squirrels and everything. It's a fantastic set of books. I'm only halfway through them myself. I started picking them up just a year or so ago. And there's a lot of them. There's like 22 of them or something like that. So
I've got him!
Bolo? What are you doing?
Got the stoat you wanted, cheese thief. I've kept my end of the bargain.
So you have. I should have given you more credit, Stoat.
Why, Bolo? These rats are bandits and raiders.
Shut up! For years you've told me I had to live like those pathetic woodlanders. Well, not anymore. We're stoats, and we belong here.
Don't know what you're saying, son.
I know enough.
Yes, this is all very touching.
I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Tell me, healer, where did your little mousy guests get off
What
to?
do you care?
They have something I want.
Oh yeah, we're also carrying a special key for something that we don't know yet.
The puzzle.
Don't forget
I've
our
got to
deal,
solve
cheese
it.
thief.
No,
Okay.
while the rats are distracted.
Yeah, if you like reading, if you like fantasy stuff, Redwall's just a great series, and it is meant for younger readers, but it also gets, I mean, pretty deep and pretty cruel too on some of the stuff they go on. Jam. And they're all. Well, I don't want to get into it too much because I could just go on for hours. But it's a really good series. I highly recommend it. Okay, where do I need to get to? I need to get to the middle. And when I say reading, I'm actually listening. I don't have a lot of time to just read, but where I'm at, it's a long drive to get to anywhere. And so I do audiobooks. I'm listening to them on Audible right now. Along with a couple other series, so I kind of switch between them so that I don't get burnt out on the same thing, right? Okay, so I need to solve... So that's the puzzle I need to solve. I'm just going to search around for collectibles here. Like this bit of lore right there. Recipe, Sea Rat Swill. Yeah, so that's what I do. It's hard for you to keep track when only listening. Yeah. Well, when you're on the road and that's all you've got going on, besides paying attention to the road, it's nice. Plus, it also makes the time go by a lot faster because a lot of places it's like 40, 50 minutes, an hour to get to anywhere around here most of the time. Unless if it's not directly in town. Okay, let's look at... Also, food is a big thing in this universe. So, okay, 7 crushed limes, the real green ones. A bunch of cinnamon, at least a paw. A bunch of sugar, the lumpy stuff from the leaking storeroom. Add a bucket of seawater, makes it last. Captain likes the salt. A spice root, cut it up this time. Okay. So yeah, food's a big thing. They're always talking about all kinds of food. And it comes, the author was British, so there's a lot of like, that culture within it as well, so. Ooh, there's the chest. Okay, I have a feeling.
Needs a code.
Nope, that wasn't it. Okay. Mice. Okay, so look at the critters that are around. can't be... Because I was thinking mice. It's not rats. Mole? Mole! Okay, cool. Because there's moles we also deal with, too. Alright, so now... Alright, peculiar riddle. Take that one. Alright, let's go get into some Heidi bushes. The 2 games you mentioned earlier, since you're into voicing the characters yourself, Lobotomy Corporation has no voice acting, while Library of Ruina does have voice acting, but only in Korean. The devs are an indie studio from South Korea, so it's likely that getting an English dub wasn't easy for them. Probably not. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I wanted... Alright, Riddle 4. Sinister... Dexter, Solom, Coleman. Okay. Look at you! Look at you, we're nearly done. Now this is where it gets real fun. Nestled neatly in between, here at Redwall, yet unseen. The Otter's Holt has many doors, but only one is lined by oars. Trust will grant you passage through, then use this cipher with your clue. Okay. Very good. And yeah, I'm getting more into indie games now, too, because I don't know, I've started to lose it for mainstream games, except for, like, some of the Nintendo stuff. But even then... okay, anyway. Alright. I need to... I'm assuming... Right, okay. So that was circle and those, so I've got triangle... Oh man, that did a lot of stuff. Just have this charm unique to them. Yeah, because they're not afraid to do something different. You know what I mean? Just to actually explore. Ooh, actually, I think. No, that's not going to do it. Ah, darn it. Okay. So, the way this puzzle works is whatever is the same shape and the same symbol will change. Creativity and indie devs when it comes to working with less resources, that is true too. I think that's a big factor in it personally. Yeah, I could totally see that. I could totally see that. Otter statue, okay. What am I missing here? Let's do this one. Do this one. This one should be fairly simple. I don't know why. Okay. If I do... need to do a circle. Wait. Okay, you know what? Let's do... There we go. Actually, before I solve this, let me real quick. I want to... Okay. Main Lodge, the Fallen Pillar. That's where I'm at. The Otter Statue. Okay. Okay, if I do... Okay, so those started down. These ones over here. Interesting. Because if I do then I have to do that one. I do that. Oh, wait. I think that's it. Yes? Yes! Okay. Perfect. And it's going to turn, and the beam is going to go over there. There we go. Let's go. That's right. Okay, I need to sneak my way past through there. Or it's just going to automatically do it for me. That's cool, too. Some ledges over there. Oh, wow. Nice.
You found the door, Sophia. Oh, we can escape to... I don't understand.
Mila?
Oh, yeah.
It's all right. We're going to figure something out. There's got to be some way to catch the rats off guard. Then Valo can escape, and...
But what about Bolo?
I don't think he wants to come with us.
It'd be kind of guessing, but I do be hearing that pirates be as scurdy as I, or leastin' when it comes to ghosts.
That's right. Bo said that pirates are superstitious. He's got a big book on pirates.
That's it! We'll pose as ghosts and give them a good scare. They'll be so spooked they're sure to just leave everything and run.
They aren't the brightest bunch. It just might work, but only if we can really frighten them. If they catch our play, we'd all be in more trouble than we are now.
I think I have an idea.
Okay. So this family of Stoats, a father, son, and daughter, so brother, sister. Oh, man. They're typically Stoats in this universe are bad guys. Oh, nice. Gonna do a big old shadow. But the father is a healer and actually helped us out, and they're actually good guys.
Who dares stop us on my grave?
What's that? Cap, it's an apparition.
What? No.
Anyway, the son
It
betrayed
can't be.
them,
Who
and
knows
now
that?
the sister's trying to figure out.
Had laid bare his strengths and weaknesses. The
Yeah.
other warden's nature. A step
It's
above
messed
the
up,
other
is what it
mats in
is.
Logic and deduction, to be sure. But he was proud as a king, a sucker for praise, yet insecure. And that was where they'd strike.
Okay. Ooh.
Eh?
Nope.
You
That
think
was
you
a
would
bad
scare
one.
me with a mere howl?
Boy, that'd just be making them mad.
Okay.
You pirates desecrate my resting place and trample on hallowed ground.
I knew it. I told you these was graves.
Quiet, fool. He's bluffing. He must be. Ghosts ain't real.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Delusional captain, you command no respect. The one you trust most prepares to betray you.
What? What? Shut up. I don't believe you.
I think it's working. He's doubting himself.
Yeah.
Pay
Okay.
the price. Atone before your fate is sealed.
Okay.
What is it you want then? What will it take to get rid of you?
Run, all of you! Flee this place. Return to the waves from whence you came.
Leave? Is that all? I didn't want to camp here anyway.
Aye, that's the ticket. Name a fair price.
You make light of me, rat, but you know not who I am.
Enlighten me.
There we go.
I am merely that which you deserve. An eye for an eye. A tooth for a tooth. A life for a life.
What a pile of ferret fungus.
It's working. Keep going. Please.
I will not argue with you, rat. I have given you fair warning. It is up to you if you heed it.
Or else what?
Okay. Yep.
You'll lose everything you fought to attain here.
Bah, ain't much good here anyway. Though Chief'll... This ain't worth it. Come on, you lot, back to the ships. We haven't found the wretched key, and we're angering the spirits. Let's go, and bring the healer.
No! Valo!
Papa!
Uh-oh.
Let's go. Back to the ship.
That's not good.
The plan had worked. Sophia's guys had fooled the superstitious rats, but Valo...
Don't forget our healer, Stoke, you hear me? He's coming with us.
No!
The exhausted and dejected friends were forced to continue onwards. What else could they do?
Sophia! The tangram, see if it fits!
It has to.
The scouts fit the key into the door, moving the pieces to and fro until it clicked into the door. Just
Oh man, I thought I was actually going to be able to do that
the
puzzle
ancient door
myself.
swung
Oh well.
and the scouts entered the otter's den.
The Otter's Den. Also, means I missed some stuff.
All this has my stomach in a whirl.
Aye, let's take a moment.
I'm gonna have to go back and play that again later.
Got to eat, Mila. Don't worry, I'm sure Valo will be okay.
How do you know?
Well, I mean, Valo, your father, he's...
If I have learned anything about this world these last 24 hours, it's that there is not a creature in existence who would go to greater lengths for his family than Valo Scrimpor. I believe with all my heart that he will be with you again soon. With your brother too. Didn't you see the light in his eyes? It's as bright as the sun.
Liam's right, Mila. They'll be okay. And once we get to Redwall, we can come back with help.
I've been wondering about that, actually. Can you tell me, what's Redwall like? Redwall is a place of hope.
That's right.
It helps and harbors anyone who needs it.
Redwallers can travel anywhere, through any territory.
Oh, absolutely. They did
unharmed,
such a good job with the
because
art
all
on this one.
beasts know they are good-willed and kind.
Those beasts are gentle but strong too. Folks tend to forget that.
They weren't founded by a warrior for nothing. How often do you visit Redwall?
Oh, we've never actually been there. Not yet.
You haven't? But then, how do you know they'll let us in? Redwall welcomes everyone.
Not always them vermin, sir.
Glimber!
Mila, you are not vermin. You're a good stoat, just like your father, and a healer.
I'm sorry, Miss Mila. I'm a right fool of a mole, I am. I didn't mean you, of course. You be no vermin.
It's all right, Glimber. It's fine.
Mila,
We better get going, hadn't we?
yes, I suppose so.
Yeah, the art, the character designs, they did a really good job on that. Achievement unlocked. Pity the fool. Nice. And this is kind of a smaller company too. They've only have a few games under their belt. And I think a couple of those only mobile games too. So the fact that they got the Redwall contract, because this is the first game that the Redwall company has ever allowed to be made. First video game officially. And they've done such a great job on this. If you read the books and then you play this game, you can see so much that they've just nailed the feel of the universe and just how everything is. So, and the Redwall company, I haven't looked into them like super deeply, but I have a feeling they're very protective about their universe. So the fact that they were able to do this with not a lot of stuff under their belt is really impressive, and they've done a fantastic job with it. So,
Hi, Mila. You doing all right?
I'm fine.
okay, so now we're going to get into a bunch of dialogue here, so I probably won't be speaking a whole lot.
Do you remember back in the Winsome Reef when you told me how a stoat's fur turns golden brown during the warmer seasons?
What about it?
Well, I have an odd memory from when I was quite young about a large beast with golden fur. You see, I had fallen into the river when I was just a tiny dibbin, And this beast rescued me and carried me back home. He saved my life. I wish I knew who it was so I could thank him, but all I can remember is that he was tall and had golden fur.
You mean you think a stoat saved you from the river?
I can't be sure, but perhaps.
Maybe it's just a coincidence, but Papa used to always scold me when I was little and too close to the river. He said he once saw a mouse dip and fall in and be nearly swept away.
Could it have been Valu who rescued me when I was just an infant? If it was, then he saved my life multiple times over. But now he's gone. I have to protect Mila. For Valo.
Wow.
Try not to think about the rats, Mila. Everything will be okay, just like Liam said.
I just don't understand what happened. Yesterday, we were a happy family.
You know, when I left to join the Scouts, my sisters and mother couldn't understand why I'd chosen to leave home. I did it because I felt it was the right thing to do, so that someday I could protect them. But they didn't quite know how to see it that way.
Are they angry with you?
Sometimes I think they might be, yeah. But the point is, I didn't leave because I didn't love them. I loved them with my entire being. But if I hadn't become a scout, I couldn't have helped fight the rats off from Lily Grove. Of course Captain Roman would have still taken care of them, that's for sure. But I would have been sitting at home on the farm without an ounce of know-how of how to help the world and my family. My sisters don't understand that, but that doesn't mean it isn't true.
What are you getting at?
Mila, I don't think your father stayed in the rat's chains because he couldn't break himself free. I think he stayed because he has a plan. A bigger plan to save Bolo and bring him back home. And even if we don't understand what that plan is right now, it doesn't mean it isn't the right plan. Does that make sense?
I know Papa is smart, but I don't know about that.
I bet right now Valo is implementing his escape, and Bolo's with him.
I hope so.
Mila, I don't want you to worry about Redwall. Maybe Glimmer sometimes says
Also,
things
the
without
voice acting is
thinking.
fantastic on this
But
game,
there's
too. They
nothing
did really
to be
well in
concerned.
casting.
They'll love you at Redwall.
Yeah, it's okay, really. Can I ask, though, what is Redwall like? I mean, what is it really like?
Well, as you know, the Order at Redwall Abbey have dedicated their lives to helping folk. It was Martin the Warrior who established this vow after living the life of a warrior.
So they aren't allowed to fight?
That's right.
What if the rats attack them? They just can't do anything about it?
I imagine they'd defend themselves, but let's ask them once we get there.
Okay. There's other dialogue trees I could
Suppose
follow,
we
but I
should
want to
get
just
know
kind of
to
get
Redwall
going.
then.
Let's
Yeah?
see.
Lead the way.
All right, so this is Liam. He is the betrothed of the character that we're playing. So they're betrothed to be married. But he got sick, and he has not been doing good for most of this journey. And so, yeah, we're going to check up on him.
We're almost there, Liam. Finally, we'll be able to rest. You can heal.
I can already smell the October ale.
Okay.
Do you think Valo's remedy has helped you, Liam?
Oh, absolutely. Honestly, Soph, I don't think I would have made it this far without it.
I'm so glad. You seem so lively.
I am. I mean, despite everything, I still feel dizzy spells sometimes. But I'm better than I was.
Good.
Liam, I was thinking, once we get to Redwall, maybe there's something we can do to help. Perhaps we should track down Cheese Thief and rescue Valo. Bolo too.
I think that's a lovely idea, but I have a feeling Valo has his own plan.
His own plan? Well, what can he do all by himself?
What I mean is, Soph, I don't think Valo would want us to rescue him. At least not yet.
What are you talking about?
Valo knows Mila is safe. I don't think he's going anywhere until he knows Bolo is too.
He's going to try to save him?
Of course he is. Because that's what you do when you love someone with all your heart.
Okay. I'm going to say you're right.
I suppose you're right. we might make things worse.
Yeah.
Bolo may not come back if we're a part of his rescue. Valo knows what he's doing. I absolutely believe that.
I trust him.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It's just awful about Valo and Bolo. I can't imagine how Mila must be feeling.
I know, Soph, I know. All we can do right now is try to be the best family to her we can be.
What do I even say to her?
My mum used to play games with me whenever I was down. It always helped get my mind off of whatever was upsetting me.
Oh, wait. Redwall.
Once we get to Redwall, I am going to take the longest nap any mouse has ever taken, ever.
You deserve it, Soph. I'll time you.
And you, Mr. River Mouse, are going to get that shoulder healed up. Straight to the infirmary with you.
Can I have a slice of some hot mulberry Redwall pie first?
Hey,
No.
you promised no side trips, remember?
Mulberry pie doesn't count.
Okay, fine. But then you aren't going anywhere until the healer says you can.
Deal.
Okay. That should be all
Just a
of
few more
that.
steps to go.
Okay.
We're almost there. Aren't you excited?
Tussa, I feel just terrible about leaving Velo behind. We have to do something.
I completely agree, Sophia. What do you have in mind? Whatever it is, I'm in.
Yes.
Once we get to Redwall, we'll tell them what's happened. They'll have to give us supplies to help us find Cheese Thief and rescue Valo and Bolo.
Maybe they'll even let us take the sword of Martin the Warrior.
I thought it was missing.
Is it? Well, we could always find it.
At the very least, surely Redwall will know a few squirrel archers who can join us.
Yeah, that's true.
We're almost to Redwall, but I'm getting more and more worried about Mila. I know she's trying to cover it up, but I think Glimper really scared her just now.
Poor thing. And poor Glimber. He's gonna sulk on this blunder for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
We've got to do something to cheer Mila up.
What can we do? We told her 100 times that Redwall will accept her, and that she'll do great there. Well, I even gave her my extra biscuit at the fire just now. I don't know what else to do.
Oh, I'm no good with Dibbons.
Me neither. You and I have got to retire as old mousemaids and live in some big castle atop a hill, and all the village Dibbons will think we're bat crazy old ladies.
We'll be Ichabods.
Yes, it'll be perfect. Of course, you got Liam and all.
Yeah, right. Okay.
He can
Oh,
join
that's
us. And maybe even Freebie can too.
Freebie?
Oh, come on. Don't think you could hide your crush from me.
Fiddlesticks. Okay, you're right. I maybe think Freebie is a little bit cute. And sweet. And kind. And funny.
Oh, it'll be a big scout party in our old castle by the sea.
Nice. It is, yeah. Just the way they have the characters interact with each other, which, I mean, goes back to the Redwall series, is just an excellent job that the author Brian Jakes did with the books. They really captured that in writing for this one. It's so
You're
good.
ready for this journey to be over, Tussa?
I am quite sleepy and hungry, and well, this quest hasn't been exactly what I thought it would be.
Turns out reality can be more frightening than dreams.
Exactly. Even though questing isn't so magical as I always hoped it would be, I still want to go on another. And then another, and then another.
Honestly, Tussa, I can't imagine you being anything other than an adventurer. You are perfect for this job.
So are you, Sophia. You and I can be quest buddies for life.
There you go. Okay, that's everything
Let's
there.
hurry up. Oh, I can't wait to see those big red walls.
Me neither.
Okay, and Glimber should be the last one.
Ready to move on, Glimber?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm done scared Miss Milo again,
It's okay, Glimber. She'll be okay.
Yeah, within the series, each race, if you want to call them that, kind of has their own dialect or accent, and the moles are by far my favorite. I'll just say that.
Glimber, how is Glimber doing?
You be meaning me, Glimmer?
Yes, you silly. How are you?
Oh, well, those vermits sure did give me a startling back there, that's for sure. But did you be seeing how much braver I was than the last time we be running into rat folk?
That's right.
Actually, Glimber,
He's
I
actually
did.
come a long way.
Your feet didn't stick to the ground at all.
Oh, well, no, my feet definitely did be sticking to the ground, but I picked them up better.
I'm so proud of you, Glimber. You're becoming quite the exceptional mole.
Oh, brr.
Let's see.
Glimber, I felt the dirt shake against my toes again when we entered the tunnel. I know you said not to worry, but something about it is making my fur stand on end.
Oh, I did be feeling it again too, I did. There be lots of things causing such rumblies, but all be normal,
What kind of reasons?
Well, you might not be knowing this since you be living on the surface world, but there be lots of little earthy quakies that you can only feel under the dirt, They don't be doing much damage though, except for a bit of loose dirt and rocks, There could also be critters moving about, shifting dirt.
Critters?
Oh, moles, shrews. I suppose just about anything, really.
Okay.
Do you think it was right to leave Valo behind, Glimber?
I don't know what we could have been doing to help anymore, to be sure. Though, I do be real sad myself.
Yes, I suppose.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just wondering if there was more we could have done.
Oh, I know it be worrying her, but all we can be doing now is getting them Redwall in one piece,
I know Mila says she's okay, but I'm concerned she's just saying so.
Oh, it's all my fault, it is, I should have learned to keep my mouth shut,
Perhaps we should make it up to her. Any ideas?
Well, I could be picking her some flowers, I've already been giving her a couple of dozen, but there may even be some of them shadow flowers here up in this tunnel, or we could be offering to help her with her studies, what you be thinking?
I'm sure she would absolutely love to have help in her experiments, so long as she doesn't do anything too odd. I'll volunteer you to her.
Volunteer me? Oh, her? I guess it'd be too late to take it back,
Don't worry, Glimber. You'll be great.
Oh, her.
So her mother died from a weird heart disease that they couldn't figure out what was going on, and her father couldn't heal her, which was just devastating, him being a healer and he couldn't heal her. So she's trying to be a healer. She actually has her mother's heart, and she's trying to study it to figure out what went wrong. And kind of freaks some people out, but to me it makes sense, so I don't know. Anyway, let's see. And back there. All right.
We'll never get to Redwall standing around.
Aye, I sure can't wait to be making no formal,
Formal. Yeah. So, okay, so let's talk to everybody. Let's look at, okay, so I've got one lore, a riddle, a memoir, which I missed the last one. I'm kind of mad about that. More jam, only 2 batches of jam. I've got all the scents and a critter. Okay. Oh, and let's see. Map. Okay, so there's a dead end. There's the campfire, which is where... No, that's not where we're at. Chamber 2. Duck tunnel. Log crossing. Man, there's a lot of stuff in here. Chamber 3. Redwall. Okay. Giant skeleton. Okay, so we're looking for a passageway that has oars. Let's see. The Otter's Holt has many doors, but only one is lined by oars. So that's what I got to look for. Okay, and then we'll figure out the next part after that. Okay, yeah, so we are at the campfire. Okay. All right, let's get moving here. And they took into account the fact that they're all animals, so all these like colored things are actually scents. And when you're sneaking around, you actually have to be wary about where your scent is traveling. Because your scent could tip you off to the enemy too. Katir kettled corn. Okay. So that's, yeah, it is. It's a really interesting mechanic. Like I've never played a game that actually thought about scent. Like you hear about sound and sight, but you never think, but nobody's ever done scent before. But it makes sense. I mean, they're all animals. So scent is a big part of the animal's life. So, okay. Katir, what was it? Katir kettled corn. There it is. All right. The drought has left our fields sparse and crisp. The leaves crumble beneath the most gentle paw. The very kernels within the crop, normally plump and lush, are now hard and smooth like pebbles on the riverbank. The waterways only trickle now where they once cascaded. This winter, I feel, will be the roughest I've seen in all my years as skipper. Oh, this is an otter. Okay. Our kitchen-maid Claypelt has made an amazing discovery. There is hope yet. When soaking the corn failed, I feared the worst, but the drier kernels can be salvaged. When sent on high heat to toast, they burst. Soft, edible, and nearly flavorless, there is a lot that can be done. And while not fully filling, I am relieved to see each field bears fruit. So far, a light salting and a cracked peppercorn have brought fine flavor to the new dish. By the great river moss Claypelt has done it again. Today's corn was dusted with sugar and a drizzling of butter. In all my life, I would not have thought corn a dessert, and yet this is by far the best use yet. Sugar and buttered popcorn sounds delicious. They can't all be winners, I suppose. Kettled corn and cheese was not the feast I'd imagined. I see now why Claypelt shoos me from the kitchen and gawked at my request to try a tanker of cream poured over a bowl. It seems I'm blind in the tongue, as she calls it. Katir corn is starting to catch wind outside of our establishment. Beasts from neighboring woods are happy to trade full crop to our makeshift treat. We've had to start drying more corn to keep stock for trade. This winter will harbor no hardship now. What a gift we've been given. Joy. Oh, it was possibly female. Oh, well. I guess that is kettled corn, huh? Butter and sugar. Still, it's nummy. I think the only game that included scent you've played was basically a wolf simulator. Nice. I have seen wolf simulators for, like, mobile games. I have been curious, but I haven't actually played one. Okay. That was our one lore for this area. Okay, everybody's... Where am I at? There's something up here. What is this?
A code.
A code. I have no idea.
No.
5. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to have to come back here. Oh, they all followed me down. Okay. Oh, wait, you have a code too? It is so dark. The one you've played was Wolf Quest back when it was still free on PC. Okay. Ooh, jam. Oh, wait, no, that door was lined with... Oh, okay. So this one is lined with pots and stuff. Okay. What was that one over here lined with? Can't tell because it's way dark. Okay. Ooh, here is the memoir. Okay, so I'm only missing... Well, not that one. One memoir. Okay, memoir. There you are. I'm missing 9. I, Verdauga Greeneyes, son of Highland King Mortspear, leave my last will and testament written upon this scroll. I've lived a long life and ruled with dignity and respect from my youth, and yet I find myself stricken afoul with no worthy kin to inherit my throne. I've a weak son, and my and only my late wife to blame. Surely she planted some seed of passivity and cowardice in his young mind and left me to weed the garden. And of my daughter, while I once had hoped that the second-born would bear fruit, fate saw fit to deny me once again. In fact, her fierce impatience and unruly craving for blood leaves her a worse candidate for ruler than my useless son. Were I not bedridden, I might deign to find a new mate and try again, and my only regret now in life is having not done so when I first saw the signs. But I can see the edge of dark forest even now. So with a heavy heart, it seems I leave my kingdom doomed to ruin no matter the decision made. To the lesser of the two disappointments, I concede and name Gingerveer Greeneyes, the heir of Katir. I leave to you my castle, my crown, and the command of the Thousand Eyes army. And to my daughter Zarmina, I leave words of admonishment. Do not let yourself be consumed. Remember what I've endeavored to teach you. In many ways, I'd rather the kingdom die with me, and in many ways it shall. Perhaps more warriors will begin to wander into our wood and stoke the flames of rulership in my wayward kits. Or maybe I have gone foggy from this dreadful medicine they force on me. It is as father always said, to die by the blade of war is preferable to dying old and coddled. Verdog Greeneyes. So that's, yeah, that's a reference to one of the books. It's actually the prequel going all the way back to the origins of Martin the Warrior and how he came to the area and how he eventually founded Redwall itself. So, yeah, but no, he was a commander of an army. He fell ill. His daughter ended up killing him, poisoning him, and then blaming her brother, sending her brother to jail to pay for the crime of killing their father when she was the one that orchestrated it. I don't know. It was a big old mess, and she was out there. So it was yeah. That was a really good story though. Okay. So we got that one. Okay, not that door. What do we have?
Huge rats.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't imagine it. It couldn't be, could it? The infamous Gloomer that fought Martin?
Ooh, it could be. I'm trying to remember what happened to the Gloomer. That could be it. Nice. Okay. Okay, so there was the skeleton. All right, where? Okay, I went up that way. All right, there was nothing there. That was the campfire. Got that jam. Okay, this is everybody. Okay, this is the one lined by ores. Great. What do I do now? Let's see. Okay, it said something about symbols. Okay, riddle. Here in Redwall, yet unseen. The Otter's Holt has many doors, but only one is lined by ores. Trust will grant you passage through, then use this cipher with your clue. Trust. Okay, I bet.
It needs a code.
All right. TRUST.
Yes, it's unlocked.
Yes. Okay, cool. It is dark. Oh, perfect. Okay, this is the rest of the jam. And peculiar riddle number 5. Okay, 5. There we go. Your reward here waits on hidden throne within our walls of red sandstone. Look in the keep where phoenix die, where the newborn bird is said to cry. Speak the words in script of loam, and you will find my treasure's home. Okay. On hidden throne, within our walls of red sandstone, look in the keep where phoenix die. where the newborn bird is said to cry. Interesting. Okay, so those are the symbols. Which, okay, the first one, that loopy thing, is an S. Okay. Ciphers, right? Okay. Okay, so we have S, and then swirly with 3 lines is an E. Okay, S-E. Okay, and then R. S-E-R. And the last one is O. S-E-R-O? Really, am I looking at that right? Yeah, S-E-R-O. Okay. That's what we're going with. S-E-R-O. Okay. So, we're going to have to figure that one out. Okay. Well, see, most of them have been actual words, so that's what's throwing me off here. Oh, boy! Oh, man. He's alive? Thought we killed him.
Just because I can't see you doesn't mean I can smell you.
Oh boy.
Where are you?
That is Scum Snout.
Mousy, mousy.
He's the one that poisoned our betrothed. Okay, so this is where scent is going to come into play.
How fortunate the tunnels of Pontaderia led me to the very mouse I was looking for. Fate has a way of taking care of us, don't she?
Alright.
I'll have your head on a stick.
Okay, so I move here, he moves there.
Doesn't mean I can smell you. Where are you, Mousy?
Oh, geez. Where are you going?
I smell you. I smell you.
No, you don't. You don't smell a thing.
Because I can't see you doesn't mean I can smell you.
Oh, boy. Can I?
Where are you?
There's like a secret sneaky thing over here? Not really.
Mousy, mousy, mousy.
Can I just walk over here?
Where are you?
Okay. Alright, there we go. Oh, here we go. Button mash! Yeah, just big enough to get under. Okay.
You won't get away this time.
Oh, chase scene! Oh, dang it. Also, I think I missed the final riddle. Oh, here we go. Oh, geez. Oh, dang it. That messed me up. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, jeez. Okay. Run, run, run. Although he's not even caught up to me. Oh, but everything's falling behind. Okay, I need to go. I need to go. Ooh, dang it. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, jeez. No, go, 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 go. Oh, man. Okay, let's try that again. Woo. Okay, let's not get caught up in stuff this time and just get going. Good, 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 good. Okay. Whee! All right. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Where am I going? Ooh, that's bad. Okay. Oh. Ow. Ooh, that was close. Nope. Nope. Oh, jeez. No, move, move, move. Oh, jeez. There we go. Oh, jeez, that's not good. No, go. Okay. Oh, snap. We're back in here? Or is this a new area? This is a new area. We're going to do this multiple times. I thought that first one was too easy. Okay. Okay, Scent is traveling that way, so let's go this way.
It'll all be over soon.
Okay.
I'll have your head on a stick.
Okay, let's get into bushes. Oh, we can't get in the bushes. Oh, great.
Where are you, Mousy?
Can I even go this way?
I smell you.
Dude, you are like right there.
Where are you?
Right next to you.
Just because I can't see you doesn't mean I can't smell you.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
mine
Oh, here we go. Okay, there we go.
You won't get away this time.
Oh, jeez. Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, jump. Okay, here we go. Run, run, run. Oh, he's right there now. Nope. Okay. Oh, that was close. Oh, frick. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's my friends. Yay! Oh, dang. You were just right on there with us this time. Why is the floor so crumbly? Whee! Okay.
You're mine now.
Oh, jeez. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
To think you could escape scum.
No! Yes! Be dead this time. Okay. Can we still solve the last riddle? I hope so.
Sophia! You did it!
What? Did you think you lost me?
No, I knew you could do it.
Is he be... You knows?
Better
I don't
be.
think he'll be messing with us again.
Okay. Ooh. Check that out in a second. Hold on. Okay, any new dialogue?
What's on your mind, Soph?
Nope.
Just a few more steps to go.
Okay. This looks interesting. Oh no!
We did it!
You did it, Sophia.
Well,
We never would.
guess I'm not solving that last riddle.
Oh, come now. We still need to get you.
Mila?
Mila? What's wrong?
I can't. I'm not the best healer in the world yet.
That doesn't matter.
You don't need to be the best to be welcome at Redwall. You can learn here. They'll protect you, help you.
We'll be with you, Mila.
No, I'm vermin. Just like Bolo.
Don't say that, Mila. You're not.
They'll hear about what he did. They'll know. They'll say. I can't go yet. Not without Papa. Not without... I can be better. I'll be the best.
Mila, wait! piece missing for this door. Ugh. We were supposed to care for her.
What do we do now?
I don't think there's anything we can do. She's gone.
And so she was.
Gone? Gone? But she can't have gone! Grandfather, that can't be the end!
Never fear, William. That is certainly not the end of young Mila's story.
I suppose Sophia and the others didn't have much choice but to move forward. They had to get Liam to Redwall.
Indeed.
How are you feeling, Liam?
Don't worry about me. We've got to be almost there, don't you think?
Oh, I'd say more than almost, Mr. Liam.
Redwall.
Ooh,
We
nice.
finally made it.
Ahoy, travelers! You look like you've come a long way.
You could say that.
You're welcome here for whatever rest you need. Come!
Not all stories can end with a bow and cake, William. But that doesn't mean all is lost. It simply means there is more to come.
Ooh. Achievement unlocked. Deep Dark Dash. Nice. Ooh, that looks pretty. Cavern Hole. All right. Oh, very nice. Speak with Methuselah to retire. All right, hold on. Oh, I bet the riddle's in here somewhere. Oh man, it points out where everybody. Jeb, Pickerel, Oleander, Matthias. Matthias, yeah! This takes place kind of at the same time as the first book, and Matthias is the main character in the first book, so we're actually going to meet Matthias. That's cool. Foxglove. Oh, wait, no, Foxglove was someone we know. Freyby, Robin, Glimber. Spouse, Methuselah, Belladora. It says spouse because you can play as either Liam or Sophia when you start. I picked Sophia because I thought she'd be more fun, and I think story wise, I think it did a lot more for the story to have her be the main character anyway. So I am gonna play as Liam, but I'm gonna do it just on my own because I want to move on to a different game after this. Library and dormitories. Okay. So I need to I need to talk to everybody, but Methuselah is the one is the last person I need to talk to, and they're right next to Liam. Okay. Okay. Where am I at? Okay, if this is Matthias?
Oh,
it is.
Sophia. We haven't met yet. I'm Matthias. I heard all about your journey from the other Redwallers. I can't believe you came face to face with so many rats, and even a wear-it. You must be just like Martin the Warrior.
Oh, not even close. Though, I certainly hope to live up to him, if not just a little. What a mouse he was.
That's what I think. He was the bravest, most courageous mouse that ever lived.
Ooh. Oh, there's going to be so much dialogue for this section. Okay.
Oh, I've been helping out Brother Methuselah lately. He teaches me many things like Sparrow Talk and, of course, Redwall's history. But I admire the lives of the scouts, traveling Mossflower, fighting to protect your families, and strangers too. Do you enjoy it?
Oh yes, very much so. It's an odd thing though. On my quest, I was faced with the near death of my friends, as well as myself, at near every corner. At the time, I thought all I wanted was for the journey to come to an end. But I survived, and so did my friends. Only because we weren't afraid to fight for it. So I have to keep fighting. That way we and all the creatures of Mossflower can't be harmed by those who mean us ill. Those like Scum Snout.
Wow. That's truly inspiring, Sophia. Is it possible that one day I might be like you?
I think you can be whoever you want to be, Matthias.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Sophia.
Nice. Okay.
Do you know Brother Methuselah?
Of course. He's the Abbey gatekeeper, and it's said he's the oldest mouse to ever live at Redwall. I'm not sure if that's true, but he's a scholar, and the wisest one too. He can even speak the tongue of every creature in all of Mossflower.
Even bees? I didn't know that was possible.
It is. He's right over there if you want to speak with him.
Okay, yes.
I can't imagine what it would have been like to grow up in a place like Redwall. What is it like? I feel like I've barely scratched the surface.
Well, I've never lived anywhere else. At least, I can't remember where I came from before. But it's wonderful here. Magnificent feasts, rich history, the best healers in all the forest. And of course, the walls are wondrous to look upon themselves.
Do you plan to join the Redwall Order one day?
I suppose so. That's why I'm studying with Methuselah, and that's what the abbot wants for me.
You don't sound too sure.
Matthias, Martin is quite revered here at Redwall, isn't he?
Absolutely. The abbot always talks about how Martin forsook the ways of the warrior as he was older. But I think his warriorhood is the most incredible thing about him.
I agree. Say, have you ever heard of someone, well, seeing his ghost?
It happens a lot.
Ghost? I think maybe there have been rumors about such things, but I can't really say. Why? Did you see something?
I thought I saw a mouse in Portman Slough, but it was strange. You see, no one else saw him, but I could swear he was there, calling my name, showing me where to go.
Do you really think it was Martin? If it was, that makes you a true warrior, Sophia.
I don't have any other explanation for it.
They ought to make a tapestry of you.
Speaking of tapestry. Oh my gosh. There's more? Wait. Okay.
Have you heard of the Scrimpore family?
I'm going to look for a
Matthias?
tapestry in this minute.
They're stoats. Good stoats. Living out in Portman Slough. The father, Bolo, he's a healer just as skilled as the Redwallers.
Good stoats? I've never heard of anyone like that. Maybe you should ask Brother Methuselah. He knows just about everyone in all Mossflower.
Oh, does every Redwall pie smell as delicious as this one?
Oh, yes. You've yet to taste Friar Hugo's pie, huh? Abbey pie is the best thing you'll ever have the honor of eating. Or maybe it's the mushroom wraps.
Okay.
It was wonderful to meet you, Matthias.
You too, Sophia. I hope to hear many more of your adventures someday.
All right. Okay. I will talk to more people, but look at all of this food. Oh my goodness.
What a delicious smelling dessert. If I'd collected more jam, could the pie have been even bigger?
Ooh, so so that kind of measures how much jam I've gotten. That's fascinating. Okay, cool. That's the other thing I'm going to go do is go back and collect all the stuff that I missed, but once again, I'm not going to stream that. Okay, what do we have over here? Recipe, that's kind of what I thought. Let's see. Recipe. Sweet curds and whey. 2 cups meadow cream, 4 spoons of ale, 2 spoons white wine, 2 spoons honey, and 2 spoons honey or a half, or a half pot sugar. Honey is best for ailing beasts. Bring the milk and the honey to a boil, then quickly set aside to cool. After a few whiskers, add the ale and white wine. Return to heat and simmer for around 10 whiskers, stirring constantly. You can strain the whey from the curds if you like. Otherwise, add ginger, cinnamon, or a sprinkling of nuts and eat up. Sounds pretty yummy. Ooh, you like that. I like the idea of collectibles reflecting somewhere else in the world. Yeah, absolutely. And as you go through the acts, Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, the more you collect, the more this stuff unlocks, and it actually reflects too, because like the better quality spyglass you get, there's certain points where you can look through the spyglass. And the first one you get, there's like a crack in it, but then you get the next level and it actually reflects. There's a neat symbol on it. There's like it's a silver ring around it instead of just an old wood one. That's really cool. I think her jacket upgraded, and that looked really cool. So all this stuff upgrades. And then even the hat, like you can see that she has a band on her head right now. Most of the game that wasn't there until I unlocked the silver hat. So that's the other reason why I want to get all the collectibles, because then I can see all the changes it makes to the character itself and her items, which is really cool. Love that. Love that so much. They did such a good job with this game. Okay, tapestry. Tapestry. Is the tapestry here? There's supposed to be like a giant tapestry with Martin the Warrior on it, but it doesn't seem to be in this room. Yeah, I don't see it. Let's see. Joseph the Bellmaker. He was in a couple of books. Attention to detail is just, oh, I know. Oh, they did such a good job. I love this game.
Hello, Miss Sophie. I do see now why my pops did be liking this here Redwall. Everybody be being so welcoming.
Aye, and they sure know how to throw a feast. I wonder where Mila is.
I've been thinking about little Miss Mila since the moment we did arrive. You knows, I be thinking Miss Mila's okay, I do.
How can you know?
I don't be knowing. I just be hoping, but Miss Mila be a strong woodlander, she be. Stronger than I.
You're strong too, Glimber. Just look how far you've come since the mines.
Aye, I do be owing some of that to Miss Mila, I do be. I never got to give her flowers, I did pick her.
Are you going to head back to Camp Silver Sands now that the rats have gone?
I do suppose someone will be needing to repair all the damage from the flooding, but I did speak with Formole, and he be saying we ought to wait till spring for that, or I was thinking, though, I think I may be wanting to stay here at Redwall, or Formole, if I mole he be offering me work.
Oh, that's wonderful, Glimber.
Nice.
You would make a fantastic Redwall mole. But why do you seem hesitant?
Oh, it just be my mum's. She's still back at my home village, and I suppose I ought to be getting back to her.
Glimber, I think your mother would be very proud of you for finally going off on your own and chasing your dreams. If you want to stay and work at Redwall, without a doubt she would give you her blessing to do so. Oh, maybe she could even come join you. Martin knows the Redwall healers may be able to help with her affliction.
Miss Sophie really be thinking so?
I do.
You
the
betcha.
world is a big place, Glimber. You've got to explore it.
Oh, he totally is.
You be right. I'm going right small my letter.
Absolutely.
Will you help me write it?
Of course I will. Anything for a friend.
A friend? Oh, her. Thank you, Miss Sophie.
Nice.
See you around, Glimber.
Bye-bye, her.
Okay, cool. So there was that one. Hello, you two.
Well, hello there, Thafia. Or Overwatch, I should say.
Hello, Laven. I hear you had the rats up and running with their tails between their legs.
That'd be Freddy you're thinking of. He did the shouting. I just stood beside him.
Was it rather exciting after we left Lily Grove?
If you call it that. Though from what I've heard, not more exciting than what you and Liam experienced. We chased the rats out of the village, though I do think they were retreating anyway. Except for Scumsnout. But Captain Robin himself stood up to the Werrit. The captain tries to downplay it, say he didn't really do much, but I think the Werrit would have tried to slay us all had Robin not put up a fight.
Nice.
Now that we've all got vermin fighting experience, do you think we'll be getting more scuffles out and about?
I hope not. I'm not much of a fighter myself. I've actually been thinking of asking Ruthworth to show me a thing or two about cooking. I've got quite a knack for it, you know. Not sure how, since my mum would burn water.
Freyby did once mention you bake a mushroom tart that is just to die for.
It's all in the nose, you see.
Nice.
We'll
Cool.
chat later, Laban.
I'll be in the kitchens, sniffing all those spices.
Yeah.
Sophia Overwatch, you wee little scamp. Look at what a scout you turned into, eh? Your pa would be proud.
I'd say it's all thanks to that stew you helped me cook.
Really now? That's high praise indeed. Speaking of stew, I'm only here on account of something you said. Put a bee in my burrow, you did.
Me? What did I say?
There have been a few lines that have cut out for some reason, so I don't know why.
You did, and you were right. Just now, I was gabbing with Friar Hugo to drop my name in the hat. I've got until autumn to polish up my most favourite recipes and turn a few heads. Whatever happens...
Could be. I mean, there have been a few bugs. The first 2 acts, I've had a lot of crashes. But, you know, work through them. It's still love the game no matter what. It's
Did you bake this pie,
so good.
Rinceworth?
Yeah.
I may have given Friar Hugo a few pointers here and there.
What a wondrous pie this is. Though, I wonder if it could have even been bigger.
We used all the jam you collected along your journey for the pie. But you're right. I think there may still be some out in the woods, just waiting to be found.
Try reading the books.
On your journey.
Wonder. I'll make sure the kitchens share their secrets. And then I'll add my own special twist.
I think they may have more to learn from you than you do from them. I hear even Redwallers know of Rootsworth's legendary stew.
Oh, quit bloating my head. Say, what Redwall recipe would you like me to take back for our next Scout family supper?
Ooh, what do we got? Cabbage, candied chestnuts, or apple mint ice cream. Out of those 3, I would do candied chestnuts.
Candied chestnuts here are just delectable. Oh, I admit, I may have eaten a few too many.
Excellent suggestion.
Yeah, so if this game makes you hungry, if you read the books, there's times where they're like captured or out in the middle of whatever, and they just start talking to each other, and they're like, "Oh, I missed this food," and "Oh, that sounds so good right now," and "Oh, this sounds good," and they just go on, and it's hilarious. But yeah, definitely makes you hungry.
Hello, young scout. I was hoping to catch you.
Captain Jeb, I wasn't expecting to find you here in the Abbey.
Thanks to you. I wouldn't have left my little hut in the woods if you hadn't helped me realize how much I missed my little brother, Pickerel. You were right. Life's too short to live with bitterness in one's heart.
Jeb, I assume you heard what happened.
With the Scrimpaws, you mean? Yes, Glimber told me. I'm just heartbroken, truly. I knew Bolo had been having a hard time lately, but I never imagined, well... But listen, I don't doubt with a single hair on my body that Valor will bring Bolo home. And Mila, too.
Let's see,
What could possibly have led Bolo to do such a thing? The Scrimpaws seem like such a close, happy family.
The world expects them to be a certain way, even if they are not. The world rarely offers them the chance to show otherwise before judging them. Perhaps Bolo was feeling that weight, like Valor once did. It's a tragedy what happened with Bolo. I remember when the little stoatling was a cheerful young thing, always laughing and as joyful as a Dibbon could possibly be. When their mother died, I think it affected Bolo in a way he couldn't quite recover from. The boy is young and impressionable, but it's never too late. I pray Vala was able to reach him again.
What's next for you and Pickerel?
Well, I don't plan to stay in Redwall long. My brother wants me to return to Lilygrove with him, but my home is in the Slough now.
Yes, that makes sense. I do hope you and Pickerel stay in touch this time.
Oh, certainly. He even agreed, though, not without grumbling, to visit my home on the way back to Lilygrove. Don't worry. I'm not going to lose my little brother again.
Good.
Enjoy your stay at the Abbey, Captain.
Do take some time for your own rest and relaxation, young scout.
All right.
Well, well, well. If it isn't our family's keeper, eh?
Sir?
I hear you convinced my brother to come reconnect with me. Well, not that it's any of your business what goes on in our Star Thistle doings, but I suppose I ought to thank you.
You've made up then? You and Jeb?
Made up? No! Jebediah is a lazy mouse whose penchant for toads and flies is a disgrace to the family. But I suppose we are speaking to each other. Say, did you find any pieces of that journal I asked you to keep an eye out for?
Yes, I did. Here...
By Martin, yes?
Ah, but I missed one!
Journal of Gingerbeer Green Eyes. I can't believe it. These are wonderful. Although, it seems as though there are still some missing pages. Ah, well, your pages will make a fine addition to my collection.
Mm-hmm.
I was reading through Gingerbeer's journal as collected the pages, and, well, I was just fascinated by the life he led. Tragic, but also wonderful.
I can't agree more. In fact, I believe his descendant lives somewhere around here. I intend to meet him before returning to Lilygrove.
A wild cat? Is he a good cat, like Gingerbeer was?
Supposedly. I'll find out, that's for certain.
Okay.
What do you plan to do from here?
Jeb and I have been chatting, and, well, as much as I wish he'd return to Lilygrove, he yearns for his home in the swamp. Odd as it sounds.
No more odd than living in the catacombs.
Ha! You're a funny one, young scout. But I will be returning to Lilygrove once the scouts deem it safe. I've already been away from my study too long. Jeb has agreed to keep in touch now, though. He'll make seasonally journeys to visit Lilygrove.
Cool. Yep, lost that bit of audio.
You stay out of trouble now.
Okay, cool.
The tale of your quest has been echoing through the Abbey walls since your arrival, young scout. Truly, all Mossflower is most impressed and grateful.
Cool. You all gonna say that?
What an honor it is
Oh.
to welcome the Lily Grove Scout Corps into our halls, especially heroes such as yourself.
Right on.
I'm so pleased to see your betrothed up and out of the infirmary. That calendula truly did do the trick.
Nice. I'm actually impressed. They each have unique dialogue. Okay, lore. Spring of Blue Fire. Okay. Spring of Blue Fire. All right. This spring was named for a peculiar bulk of storms. There was nothing inherently unusual about the annual cascade of rain and lightning, but this season's storms birthed many a strange new rumor. Travelers, friars, and farmers alike were reporting sightings of a ghostly blue glow that would overtake tree branches, ship masts, and in one case an entire windmill. It was described as dancing like fire or skittering about as if the very lightning from the sky had taken on a living will. Lightning, as we know, has struck the land before, has split trees, has vanquished foes in serendipitous providence. Still no scholars have yet deduced what may have caused this behavior. And as the storms faded to summer, so too vanished the sightings. The abbot theorizes that the blue fire is something to take note of and learn from, and plans to spend much time in contemplation over its meaning. Cool.
You're here! Hello, Oleander.
Nice.
Good to see you
Oleander.
safe again.
I couldn't agree more. I owe you my greatest thanks for rescuing me.
So, are you planning to stay in Redwall for a while?
I'm actually not sure. Brother Methuselah, he's the Abbey record keeper, he invited me to stay and work with him on his studies. In this place, it's filled with every book and scholar I could ever hope to learn from. I should want to stay, shouldn't I? Well, Thomas wants me to stay. He says I can reach my potential at Redwall. He thinks Lilygrove would just hold me back. But I love Lilygrove. It's my home.
It's up to you.
It's up to you what you choose to do. You're still young, Oleander. You can go back to Lilygrove tomorrow and return to Redwall in the future. You have all the time in the world. Besides, you don't have to
She
be what
is.
Thomas or
She is
Methuselah
quite
would you to
adorable.
be. Just be you.
Thank you. When did you get so wise?
Oh, I'm still learning too. Keep yourself safe.
I will.
Yeah, we didn't run into her much in the story, but yeah, she is absolutely adorable. Okay. Ooh, what do we have here?
Needs a code.
Ooh. Wait. What did we? Oh, it was S E R O. Nice. Way glass polish. Wonder what that does. Treasured trinket. Achievement unlocked. Okay. Okay, so that is actually... Alright, so that is this guy right here, which I have gotten these two. I don't know why it didn't carry over, but I did collect these two. So I wonder what that does. Interesting. I might have to find that one out later. That's cool. Because all of the riddles lead to something that actually helps. Because like the first one, when you go into scent mode like this, it actually lets you walk around instead of being stationary. Instead of having to be stationary. So like they're not necessary, but they are useful, which is nice.
Sophia, is that you? Goodness me, just how darling do you look in that scout's uniform? Did you borrow it from Liam?
Mrs. Thatchling, I have told you many times before, I am a scout.
Of course, dear. I'm only teasing. How could I forget what you did for us all back at that dirty mole camp?
Did you have a safe journey? After we separated at Silver Sands, I mean.
Yes, yes. I led the villagers back to Lilygrove, those supplies strapped to our backs as though we were carts ourselves. That is truly the part I shall never forgive. My back is still bruised.
Looking forward to getting back to Lilygrove, Mrs. Thatchling.
Actually, dear, I can't believe I haven't spent more time in Redwall all my life. Everyone is so much more refined than they are in the village. That I wasn't born here was a cruel trick of nature.
Well, you certainly could stay here.
Oh no, certainly not. Though I will insist upon returning to Lilygrove with as many Redwall fabrics as I can. The patterns they weave here. Incredible.
Agreed.
I'd best leave you be.
Yes. Goodbye, dear.
But, oh yeah, totally.
Hello, young scout. I see you arrived.
You as well, Miss Ivy Wayne. Did that cattail do the trick in keeping your paws warm?
It certainly did. Thank you kindly, yes. Okay.
I'm surprised Belladora isn't at your side.
Ugh. Don't you see her over there, smiling like a fool for that excuse for a mouse Ichabod corn silk? Ridiculous!
She seems quite happy, Miss Ivy Wayne. Isn't that a good thing?
Not when it's got to do with Ichabod. My sister can do so much better than him. She thinks she's truly in love with the fool. You're a smart young mouse. Don't you agree?
Nope. I don't like you anyway.
I don't think I do. I've never seen Belladora so happy as she looks now. Look, I know Ichabod can be a bit derisive at times.
Yeah, he's kind of a jerk.
But I've only ever seen him act with sweetness and light towards her.
Ridiculous! You're just as much of a fool as she is. Well then, if you feel so strongly, why don't you go march up and tell her how proud you are of her?
I will.
While you're at it, tell her I'm not speaking to her so long as she's involved with that wretched mouse.
Are you going to head back to Lilygrove with the others?
Why wouldn't I? I've got to get back as quick as I can. Who knows how much those rats stole from my shop? I've just got to figure out how to avoid my sister.
Jeez. Wow.
Goodbye, Miss Ivy Wayne.
Yes, yes.
She is something.
Now.
She is something. Okay. Who do we got here? Ooh, Tessa.
What a joy it is to see everyone here within the Abbey walls. You know, I used to think Lilygrove was huge. When I was a Dibbon, that is. But look at all of us now, fitting all right inside Redwall's cavern hole. This place is a castle.
It is rather magnificent, isn't it?
It's incredible. Although I do miss scurrying about the trees of Hilltop Camp. I suppose us scouts will be returning to Lilygrove soon enough.
Okay.
So, about the Scrimpaws.
I've already spoken to Brother Methuselah about our plan, and he supports us entirely. He's even going to help us gather others, like the squirrel and otter warriors from the nearby villages, who'll join us in our search for Mila.
And once we find Mila, we'll head west to the sea. Find out what those rats are really up to.
And hopefully find Valo as well.
We owe him this much. Are you ready for another adventure?
Look at my whiskers. They're already quivering with excitement.
Freebie seems quite glad to see you.
As I am to see him. Except somehow he heard about me getting stuck up in that pine in Old Moss Creek. He hasn't quit teasing me about it for a single moment. I think that blasted owl ratted me out. I swear, sometimes that mouse just
makes your heart flutter.
Oh, pollywogs. Aye.
You know, I think Freebie may feel the same way.
You think so? No, that's silly. He couldn't. We're just friends.
And you'll only ever be friends if you never tell him how you feel. Go, Tessa. Don't worry. You can do it.
Okay. You're right.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's time. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tell him how I feel. Maybe tomorrow.
I notice as playing Sophia, we've had a lot with Tussa, but with some of the artwork and stuff, I wonder if we were playing as Liam, if we'd actually have a lot more to deal with Freybie and see his side of stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. That's one thing I'm kind of looking forward to finding out when I play through as Liam. So.
You plan to return to Lilygrove then?
Once we complete our other plan, yes. The journey never really ends, does it?
The life of a scout.
Aye, the life of a scout.
I'm not sure I would have gotten Liam to Redwall without your help, Tussa. Thank you.
Oh, pish posh, you would have made it just fine. You're quite the scout, Sophia. Although I am glad I got to share this adventure with you. I'm glad that we're friends now.
I am too, Tussa.
Yeah.
Let's visit the kitchens together later this evening, Tussa.
Aye. Bye for now.
There we go. Okay. And you?
Dear Scout, it is a blessing to see you and your betrothed here, safe and sound.
Aye. I hope your journey went smoothly, Friar Thomas. How's Oleander?
Alive? Thanks to you. And my house as well. I saw what you did to save it from being burnt to the ground by those wretched rats all the way back in Lilygrove. Please, if there's anything I can ever do to return your kindness, please only ask.
Yeah, that was an optional quest to save his house, so that's cool that it comes back up.
Here, safe and well.
Brother Methuselah has agreed to allow Oleander to stay at Redwall, where, I believe, she can become the scholar she was born to be. She'll have the opportunity to study at his side, but she's rather homesick. Either way, yes, I will return to the village soon. I've got my own library to watch over.
Do you plan to stay at Redwall long?
Until Captain Robin and the Scouts finish enough of the reconstruction of Lilygrove, I will be here, yes. I do enjoy spending time at the Abbey, however. Here I can peruse the library to my heart's desire. And by Martin, what knowledge is held within these walls?
I'll see you around later.
You certainly will.
All right.
It's a blessing to see your betrothed mending so well. Our Abbey healers truly are gifted, wouldn't you say?
I would. Okay, so this is the sister that Dorabella will not speak to now that she's with Ichabod.
Hello! What a blessing it is to see you.
Hello, Belladora. Oh, seeing you and Ichabod here together is truly a sight for sore eyes.
Oh, goodness me. I think so too.
It's a pleasure to see you with Ichabod. Mr. Cornsilk. But where is Dorabella?
Oh, my sister isn't speaking to me. She's having such a fit over Ichabod. Mr. Cornsilk. Bother, it's just awful. How could she make me choose between him and her?
No, stay with Ichabod. I mean, they're both nasty, but I kind of like Ichabod more.
But he makes you happy, doesn't he? Dorabella may be cross now, but she's your sister and wants the best for you. If I may, go where your heart finds joy. She'll come around.
Perhaps you're right. I only wish she could find this kind of happiness for herself.
The decision is ultimately up to you.
I'll think about it. I just wish the two of them could get along.
I don't believe I've ever seen you smile so much, Belladora. What's got you so excited?
Well, it's this place. Isn't it just lovely? I feel I could spend a lifetime exploring this abbey. And of course, I've got Mr. Cornsilk here with me.
Do you think you might stay here?
I'm not certain. He has his tavern back in Lilygrove, and I helped Dorabella with the shop, but perhaps we could start a new life here.
Maybe.
Oh, that would be a lovely adventure. We'll talk later. For now, I've got to greet everyone else.
Bye for now.
All right.
Well, I'll be. What do you want?
Excuse me? I was simply hoping to say hello.
You didn't bother much to say hello upon my journey to Redwall, did you?
Whatever do you mean? I did too help. Not to mention I saved your tail from the rats in Camp Silver Sands, did I not?
Well, yes, that's true. But you couldn't have bothered to assist any more, couldn't you?
Gosh,
This
dude.
is an extremely odd conversation, Mr. Cornsilk, especially considering how, if I recall correctly, you repeatedly emphasized that you didn't need any help.
He didn't need any help.
Well, I am sorry. Had I realized it was that important to you, I would have stopped.
I don't think you really mean that, but I like to be the bigger beast in these scenarios, so apology accepted.
Wow. Wow.
I see the joy in your eyes, Mr. Cornsilk, even behind your cranky facade.
Whatever are you talking about?
Belladora.
Oh, yes. I suppose we are happy. Would be more so if our wretched sister didn't hate us so. Bella's just in tears over it. What's a mouse to do for his lady?
I mean, it really ultimately doesn't matter, but just ignore her.
All you can do is be there for Belladora. Make sure she knows how loved she is, especially when she feels alone.
Aye, I'll do just that. But I'm not backing down from Dorabella's attempts at intimidating me. Bella and I are happy together. I have no intention of giving that up, not unless... well, not unless it were Bella's wish.
Well, what do you plan to do now that we can't return to Lilygrove for a while?
Haven't quite made up my mind about that one.
Redwall is the safest place right now. It wouldn't be wise to head off on your own.
I am more than capable of taking care of myself. If I want to leave, I will.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I'd only worry you might get stuck in another rat trap. You know, like the one in Camp Silver Sands.
I could have gotten myself out of that cage had I
Oh,
gotten a
yeah,
chance.
sure.
I've had enough of you and your pious talk. Scout. Be on your way then, won't you?
Aye, very well. I hope you enjoy
Oh,
Redwall,
man.
Mr. Cornsilk. Goodbye then.
Aye, goodbye now.
Stubborn old fool. But what are you going to do?
It's such fun to have visitors from Lilygrove here. If only it were under better circumstances.
Love that everyone has their own line.
Have you met with Brother Methuselah yet? He has a host of wisdom few woodlanders can boast to possess.
With all these stories of Lilygrove, I'm thinking I may need to take a journey there myself. Once it's rebuilt, of course.
Okay, because that must be, yep, because that's Liam and Methuselah. I'm saving them for last.
With all these stories of Lilygrove, I'm thinking
Oh, it actually
I
did
may need
repeat.
to take
Okay.
a journey there
All right, well, still quite the variety. Let's see. And, okay,
Oh, there
no,
you are.
foxglove.
I have been just itching to see you.
When we saw Cheese Thief and his crew follow you after the flood, Brunok and I were so worried.
I wasn't worried. I knew they could handle themselves.
Oh, yes, you were. You were just quivering in your fur. Oh, but look at you now. A fully fledged scout, defeating whole rat armies on your own.
Well.
Oh, no. That's certainly an exaggeration.
Oh, please. I know you're just being humble.
When you all left Camp Silver Sands, what happened?
Well, we brought the supplies back to Lilygrove, like we planned. It was a long journey, but no rats gave us trouble. Thank goodness. After delivering the supplies, a few of the scouts, such as Robin, Coyle, and Laban, escorted us all to Redwall.
I'm glad you all made it safely.
Cheese Thief and his crew chased after you, leaving us an opening to escape. I don't think we would have gotten far otherwise.
What are you two going to do now? Lily Grove's a wreck.
Well, the scouts are busy at work rebuilding the village, as are some moles who came to help from nearby. Isn't that nice? They say Captain Robin will let us know when it's alright to return. Brunok and I are itching to get back. Actually, Brunok wishes he were back right now, working away at the construction process. He always does like a bit of hard work, and maybe a chance to show off.
I've actually got big plans for Foxglove and me while here at the Abbey. I'm gonna take her down to the gardens. She loves flowers, you know.
It's true. I do.
And then I'll take her to fish in the pond trout and stargaze up upon the wall. Then we'll explore the library and perhaps visit the recorder at St. Ninian's Church.
Oh, darling. We'll be busy till spring.
I'm just happy to be here with you.
All right, cool.
Enjoy your stay.
You too.
Take care.
Okay, I'm going to talk to Brunok. I don't know if it's going to be a different dialogue or not, but I saw this piece of lore. To Constance. Okay, Constance is the Badger Mother, kind of in charge of the Abbey during this time. So that's cool. Okay, to Constance. That was, where's it at? There we go. Mr. and Mrs. Bankvole. Okay. Dear Constance, we wanted to thank you for watching our Dibbons while we were away. It means the world to us that we could make the journey north to Humbleback without having to worry for their health. My father is surely happy to have his wife join him for a stroll in Dark Forest, but I confess I've yet to come to grips with it all. But I needn't dwell on your ears. I do hope my little sprouts weren't much trouble. To repay your kindness, I've sent a fresh batch of my gooseberry marmalade and some meadow cream scones. Please enjoy. And if ever we can provide a favor in return, you know where to come. Our door, though a bit small, is always open to you. Thankfully yours, Mr. and Mrs. Bankfold. Alright, cool. Okay, I have a feeling talking to him's going to give me the same conversation.
Good to see you again.
Oh, there you are.
I wasn't worried.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes, you were.
Oh, no.
Okay, yeah.
Please.
Enjoy your stay.
Skip
too.
that.
Take care.
Alright, who else? Ooh, Freebie. Nice.
Sophia Overwatch, in the flesh.
Hello, Freebie. It's so good to be reunited with the Scouts.
Aye, who knew we'd all be together so soon? And in Redwall.
Freebie, what happened after Liam and I left the lighthouse? Are the Scouts all okay?
Aye, everyone is as jolly as ever. I mean, as jolly as we can be with our entire village being ransacked.
Yeah, he's got a little
Some
hat, yeah.
scrapes and bruises, but luckily no losses. Though that battle between Scumsnout and Robin, sure was a sight.
The what?
Aye, didn't you hear? After you left, that Scumsnout stumbled down from the lighthouse, partly blind, though his eyes burned with fury nonetheless. He went to march right back to the village, but Robin stepped right into his path. Oh, we all thought he was a goner, but Robin isn't our captain for nothing. Can you believe it? He faced Scumsnout head on, and though he's got the scars to show for it, he drove the Werret away.
What a brave mouse.
Nice, okay.
Tusser is certainly happy to see you.
Well, I don't like being away from my fellow scouts for too long either.
I meant happy to see you. Specifically, you.
Me? Oh, I haven't the slightest idea what you mean.
Oh,
well, I've heard rumours that Tusser very much enjoys spending time with you.
Well, she's quite the capable scout, isn't she? Why wouldn't I enjoy the company of a capable scout? I did hear
She got stuck up in a pine surrounded by rats, though, and an owl had to come rescue her. Oh, only tusser. She makes for a great partner, that's for sure.
You mean like a life partner?
Life partner? What do you mean? Oh, wait, no, I meant like a scout partner, of course.
That's right.
Really? Because I think you two would make excellent life partners, as well as scout partners.
Well, Tusser is a rather... Oh, did Liam put you up to this? Oh, he did, didn't he? Oh, soon as that mouse's shoulders all healed up, I swear I'll put it right back out of the socket.
Don't you know what I mean, Freebie? Because I think you might. Considering the way you always look to her first when you make a joke, or smile at her laugh. Freebie, what happened after Liam and I left the lighthouse? Are the scouts all okay?
Aye, everyone
Oh,
is...
wait.
The what?
Oh, come on.
Aye, but Robin is...
What a break.
Okay, what's next?
So
There
the
we go.
scouts are
That's
cleaning
better.
up the village. Do you think it'll be long until it's ready to return to?
Robin will receive word when it's time, but I don't imagine it'll be too long, do you? All the scouts are busy working, and I heard some moles even stopped by to help out.
Nice. Okay, so that's it
Bye,
for you.
Until later, Overwatch.
All right. Who do we have here?
Well, if it
Coil.
isn't
That's right.
Sophia
Okay.
Overwatch herself. For what honor do I have in greeting such a celebrity?
Oh, Mr. Coyle, please. I've only just begun my journey as a scout.
Aye, and you've proven yourself to be more than worthy of the scout name. You've done well, Overwatch. In fact, a lot of the critters here agree with me. It seems you've made a good name for yourself among many of the Lily Grovers, although some, not as much. Someone's hurt by not stopping to help when you could have. But don't you bother. Being a scout is all
Pretty
about
sure
making a
I
tough
helped
call in a
everybody.
pinch. And the mission has to come first, even if the cream gets curdled, if you catch my meaning.
Oh, well, I was in quite a rush to help Liam. I might have passed by some folks.
I don't think you take my meaning. You did what you had to do, and you saw the job done. Not
Maybe I
everybody
missed
will
somebody,
understand
but I could have swore I stopped and helped everybody.
Although, you need to get used to Woodlanders not always understanding what needs to get done. They get sensitive.
But there was a few things that
It's
didn't
always
carry
fallen
over
to
into
a
this
few
act, so I don't
to
know.
take the
That could be the issue too.
And it can be a lonely road. Aye. Remember, Sophia, it's a scout's duty to see the job through, and you did that. Don't let a few sour grapes spoil your victory.
Okay.
I must thank you, Mr. Coyle, for escorting the villagers to Redwall. Although my quest and my thoughts were heavy with Liam, I couldn't help but worry for the others.
That's a scout's job, to defend and protect. You know, Overwatch, your mother and sisters were in our travelling party, and I swear, for every pine we passed, all they could do was ask about you. I told them what a mighty scout you've become, and they were so proud.
They were proud?
Of course! And rightly so.
It's just my family wasn't so supportive of me joining the cause.
Well, they didn't seem that way to me. You should go visit them. I believe I saw them gathering fruit in the gardens.
I will. Thank you, sir. Will we be heading back to Lilygrove soon?
Aye, that's the plan. Once the village is rebuilt, we'll escort the Lily Grovers back to their homes. I'll actually be heading back sooner to oversee the restoration, while Robin will remain here, meeting with the abbot, as well as other scout captains on what's all occurred.
Cool. All right.
It really is good to see you again, Mr. Coyle.
Enjoy Redwall while we're here, Overwatch.
All right. So with all this talking, it looks like we're gonna go a little over time, but yeah, we'll finish this up tonight.
Do my eyes deceive me? Is that a rapscallion standing before me? You're a proud scout.
Oh, Albert, it's wonderful to see you.
I never doubted I'd see you safe behind these walls. Not for a single moment.
I like Albert.
Was everyone all right after we split up at Camp Silver Sands?
Ah, yes. I think you scouts inspired in us the power of, cooperation. We worked together to bring the supplies back to Lily Grove. And after that, Robin and the rest of the scouts escorted us here, to Redwall.
All right, cool.
What's your next move then, Albert?
Honestly, I'm having a joyous time spent in the Abbey. Sometimes I wonder if I should have joined the Brotherhood myself. I think I'd have made a fine Abbey Mouse. Don't you?
Brother Albert, it suits you. Do you mean to stay then?
No. Lily Grove is where I was born, and Lily Grove is where I will live out the rest of my days. I'll return home as soon as we can. Hopefully the rats haven't done too much damage to my shop.
Hopefully not.
I'll talk to you later, Albert. For now, I've got to go greet everyone else.
Very well. See you later.
Okay. Who do we have left? Captain Robin's right over there.
I can't believe you really fought off a Werret all on your own. You're a little like Martin yourself, aren't you?
Right. Okay. All right. So, Captain Robin.
I had no doubt you'd succeed, Sophia Overwatch. Well done. Saving Liam, defeating a Werret. How do you feel about going down in Scout history?
It would be beyond me, Captain. I couldn't have done any of those things without the help of my friends.
All the better a reason to be remembered. You know, the villagers here are already sharing your tale, going on about how it was you who was there to lend a paw whenever something foul crossed their path. Most of them, that is. Some didn't seem too happy with you.
Whatever.
But, Sophia, the villagers here don't seem too pleased with you. Going on about how whenever you'd passed by and they needed a helping paw, you didn't offer yours.
I helped everyone I saw.
I suppose I could have helped out a bit more.
Don't forget, the lily on your jacket serves to protect all.
Captain, I wasn't able to protect the Scrimpaws. The youngest, Mila, she ran away. And Bolo betrayed his father, and now both he and Valor are in the rat's clutches. I feel such a weight in my heart. Surely there was something more I could have done.
The Scrimpaws have always faced such hardship. Our world provides plenty. But I think, Overwatch, that you did what you could. Now it is a question of what do we do next.
Tussa and I have been speaking of a plan. We want to go out and search for Mila, find her and bring her somewhere safe. Then we will travel west, find the rats, find Valor. Would you help us, Captain?
Sophia, I would go to the ends of the world for Valor Scrimpaw. I will lend you my paw in any way I can.
Nice.
Is it true you faced Scumsnout yourself, Captain? After Liam and I left for Almost Creek?
Ah, did you hear that? Don't be mistaken, I'm not the hero of that tale. If Coyle and the scouts hadn't set up a diversion to draw his attention away from the village, and if you hadn't blinded him in your own lighthouse stunt, I would never have succeeded in driving him away.
But are you all right?
Ah, a few scratches and scars, but nothing of concern. The healers are insisted on treating me with calendula, but I'll be just fine.
Captain, I want you to know that even after this quest, I haven't changed my mind about being a scout. Actually, I've never felt more of a passion for our cause.
I'm glad of it. I fear those dedicated to protecting the forest have never been more necessary. You may even have the makings of a captain in you, Overwatch.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Okay.
Thank you, sir, for the opportunity to serve as a scout.
I know you'll continue to do us proud.
Okay, I think that's all the main people. Oh, there's another lore. What do we got here? New recipe, Tyria's turnip tots. Alright, 5 turnips, a pawful of mozzarella cheese, 1 egg, 2 spoons butter, 1 small spoon cinnamon, 1 small spoon sugar, a dash of fresh ground peppercorns, a dash of rose water. Peel and boil the turnips in lightly brined and sugared water until soft enough to slice thinly. Candlelight should dimly shine through each cut. Mix then with cheese, egg, cinnamon, sugar, pepper, butter, and rose water. Layer into a crust and bake for an hour. Sounds pretty good. Okay, yep, I talked to you, I talked to him, I talked to everybody over there. Okay, yep, so let's just... I don't think there's anywhere else to actually explore. We got the... Okay. No, not yet.
Thank you for welcoming us into your abbey, brother.
All creatures are
Okay, I'll get to you. I want to talk to Liam first, and then I'll talk to Methuselah. Okay. There we go.
Liam.
All right, last two people.
We made it.
Aye, that we did. That we did.
Have you thought much about the Scrimpors?
Aye, only too much. You and Tussa have been talking, haven't you? About going to find Mila.
Yes. We've been making plans. We intend to bring her home, or wherever it might be safe. Then we will bring back Valo and Bolo.
Whatever you do, I'm coming with.
Are you certain?
Of course. So I don't think I'd be walking today if it weren't for Valo Scrimpor. But even if he hadn't done so much for us, helping him and his children is the right thing to do.
Nice.
Oh, I am so relieved to finally be off the road. I think I need a nap all the way through to summer.
You carried me on your back all the way from Lilygrove to Redwall. You certainly deserve such a nap, Soph.
Well, it was mostly Glimber who did the carrying.
And that's another thing. Glimber, Tussa, the Lilygrove refugees. None of them would have made it here without you. You're a hero, Sophia Rymaid.
Oh, I didn't do that much. But thank you, Liam. It was a long couple of days. I thought I might lose you.
You can't get rid of me that easily, Soph.
Yes, she does. Absolutely.
Did you see, Liam? Our families are here.
Yes, and I'm ecstatic beyond imagination to see them. Coyle told me my brothers and sisters helped the scouts along the journey. Actually, he encouraged me to convince them to join the scouts themselves.
Honestly, I'm worried. My last conversation with my mother and sisters was when I left to join the scouts. Are they still cross with me?
Sophia, how could they be? You're the hero of Lilygrove now. If they aren't proud of you, then the trouble is with them, not you.
That is true.
I think I'll go speak to them after dessert. Well, once your shoulder is fully healed, we have a wedding to plan, don't we?
Are you still thinking of holding it here at the Abbey?
Oh, imagine how beautiful it would be. An archway in the gardens, a feast in the Great Hall.
I can't wait, my lady. More importantly, I can't wait to start this new adventure with you.
Once your shoulder is healed, perhaps
He is a
visit
bit of a
St.
sap,
William's Church.
but it's okay.
Oh, yes. I heard John Churchmelt has a delicious array of golden apples.
Okay. All right, so that should be it. So let's talk to Methuselah.
Would you happen to be Brother Methuselah?
Achievement unlocked. Friend to all.
And you are Sophia, Lilygrove's hero. Is that right?
Everyone keeps calling me that. I don't really feel that way.
I think perhaps that is precisely what makes you a hero.
Okay.
Are you familiar with Valo Scrimpor and his family? They're healers living in the Winston Wraith. Or, were.
Yeah, their house is kind of burned down now.
Yes, though I have unfortunately never made the pleasure. I also heard what he did for you and your friends. What a good beast he must be, and what terrible circumstances have fallen upon him.
And his children as well. Tussa and I, well, we want to go looking for little Mila. She wanted nothing more in the whole world than to come to Redwall and study the healing arts. Do you think... would they let her?
So long as I live, I will vouch for such a beast.
That's right.
What do you make of all these rats? Do you think they'll come back?
It is troubling indeed, and unfortunately our Father Abbot doesn't seem to be taking it so seriously. But I don't think you ought to spend your days worrying, Sophia. Leave that to us old folks.
But Cheese Thief might come back, along with who knows how big an army. And we still don't know for sure what it is they wanted in the first place.
This is true. But rest assured, if such an army does arrive,
and it will,
we have Martin himself to guide and protect us.
Yeah, because Cheese Thief's boss, Clooney the Scourge, comes with his own army. Okay. Nope. All right.
You know, brother, I've heard your name spoken even in Lilygrove. How is it everyone knows you?
You've heard my name, eh? I am acquainted with some of the mice in your village. Friar Thomas, for one, your Captain Robin, the Star Thistles, jolly old Ichabod.
Jolly old Ichabod.
I think you may be mistaken, sir.
Perhaps that was a few seasons past, but no, I'm quite sure it's the same mouse. Verily, everyone here knows Ichabod, don't you know that?
Really?
Anyway, I have made my way around, especially in my youth. Some of these folks I know their parents, and even their parents' parents. I make it my duty to know all good beasts and their stories.
Do you have a job here at the Abbey?
I am the Abbey gatekeeper and a scholar, the chief record keeper, truly. Some of these mice and moles don't know the value of a good book. I preserve them anyway. I'd like to build a proper library. I've actually been drawing up plans for one, though I'm not sure when it will be done.
Nice.
Methuselah, have you ever heard of someone witnessing the spirit of Martin the Warrior?
Why, yes. It's been rather rare, and no one example entirely credible. But there have been such sightings, usually amongst heroes or those in desperate situations.
I think I might have seen him in Portman Slough. There was a snake, and we didn't know where to go, and I heard a voice and saw a figure no one else could see.
I believe it is entirely possible it was Martin himself you saw. What an honor it is to be bestowed with a vision of such a mouse.
All right, cool. Yep, we talked to everybody, so that is it.
And as for you, dear friend, while not every legend is known and not every tale is told, each is precious beyond measure. Your own tale may take you through pastures and perils, fields and fears. But should you ever find yourself wandering that woodland path, listen for the bells ringing in the distance. Smell the welcoming fires of the evening meal, and watch for that glimpse of red through the forest. Know that you are always welcome within our home, here at Redwall Abbey.
That's right. Okay. Achievement unlocked, the end. Excellent. Okay. So, wait. Oh, I accidentally clicked out of it. Whoops. I was just trying to get... Okay, so I guess we're not going to watch the credits. Okay, anyway. That's okay. I love that game so much. There was... I mean, it had its bugs. It's had its issues that I've come across, but it was such a good game. It's based on such a good series of books, which I'm still, like I said, getting through. I'm about halfway through them. So many good references. They really got the characters and the story and just the feel of the books. It was so good. And if you haven't read the books, like I said, I highly encourage it. Narc, absolutely. Anyone else who watches this, such a good series. If you like fantasy books in any kind, so great. The characters are great. The setting's great, and it's I can't praise it enough. It's so good. I really hope they make another one, because they're really hinting at possibly making another game that's going to follow up with Valo and Bolo and Mila, and going to go try and find them and rescue them and bring them back. And I love that. Yeah, you definitely will. Yeah. And I really hope they continue this and make another game. They just did such a good job. Like I said, I'm going to go on my own and just kind of collect the rest of the stuff and see what Liam's story is like and what the differences are and some of the different story elements, how they change things up. Because like I said, I have a few ideas on how they're going to change things, but it'll be a totally different feel, I think, too. So it's really cool, and that's adds to the replayability of this game. It is broken up into 3 acts, 3 separate acts that you buy, and then you can see just as it gets, probably as they got released, a little bit more stuff came out, and it was a little bit better and a little bit better. Everything connected together. They have each act, your save files talking to each other, where it can see what you've unlocked in the first act, and it carries on all the way to the third act, which is really cool. Just so much good stuff. And the music is great. The artwork is great. I actually downloaded the soundtrack with, I bought the whole bundle pack, so I got the soundtrack with it. The fantastic music. Oh, so good. But anyway, but that's it. That's all I'm going to stream for this game. Hopefully, if another game comes out, we'll stream that. There is another game that came out, but it's more like a text-based story game. I might get to that one. I don't know, but I'm going to take a break from the Redwalls for now. And I have another game in mind that I'm going to start up next week. It's called Choo Choo Charles, and it's a open world kind of adventure horror game where there's this freaky train that chases you around and stuff like that. And I've been sounds good. Excited to see you go through that. Yeah, right. So it'll be fun. It'll be tense. I don't do a lot of scary games, but we're gonna see how it goes, and it looks interesting. So that'll be next Tuesday. Thursday, 2 days from now, we will get back to Armello, play a couple games of that. Maybe I'll finally jump on the multiplayer. Been tossing that around in my head on how I want to continue with that. And then Sunday, we'll be back with more Sonic Frontiers. So glad you enjoyed. Thanks for joining me. Had a lot of fun. I'm glad you enjoyed the game too. Got into the characters. And I need to look up those games you mentioned too, and just at least check them out. I don't know if I'll download and play them, but at least check them out, see what they're about. Maybe find my own Let's Play of them to watch. So I don't know. We'll see. Or suggest it to someone so they can Let's Play it. I don't know. Anyway. So anyway, I hope you have a great day. Good night. Good rest of the week. We'll see you the next time on Thursday for our Mellow. Take care, and may God bless.